Arizona has passed a law in which voters must show proof of citizenship to vote. The Department of Justice opposed that. The Attorney General of Arizona, Mark Brnovich, defends it. Attorney General Brnovich joins us now. First of all, what proof of citizenship do I have to have? Would a driver's license work?
Thank you for having me on, Stu. No, we're talking about like a passport or a birth certificate, because, you know, there are forms of ID, including driver's license, where you don't have to prove citizenship.
Yep.
And just so we're absolutely clear, what this law is designed to do is that if you're voting in the presidential election or if you want to vote by mail, you have to prove that citizenship. It is a common sense election integrity measure because Arizona makes it easy to vote. We just want to make it more difficult to cheat.
Not many people have, well, a lot of people have a birth certificate or a passport, but there are many people who do not. That law would exclude those people, wouldn't it?
Look, this law is not designed to exclude anybody. You know, there are a lot of things that you need to have proof of citizenship for in this country, and voting is indeed a right. And we just want to make sure we get elections right. I just think, Stu, it's the height of hypocrisy that the Biden administration is letting people illegally enter our country. We have another lawsuit where they want to allow DHS to grant asylum to them. And then at the same time, they're going to waste time and money suing Arizona that we can't enact common sense election integrity measures. And that's why I've had to be all the way at the U.S. Supreme Court in cases like Brnovich v. DNC, where I personally argued, and the Supreme Court ruled in our favor 6-3, that states can enact common sense election integrity measures.
I noticed that the Department of Justice is going after Texas, and it's a Lone Star operation where they operate the border as opposed to the feds. The DOJ is going after them. It seems to me like the administration is doing just about anything to keep it an open border. You agree with that?
I agree. I mean, I think at some point we all thought maybe they wanted to abolish ICE, but frankly, this is that neo-Marxist vision of just abolishing borders altogether. And that's why, unfortunately, I've had to be in court so many times stopping the lawlessness of the Biden administration, whether it was on Title 42 or the public charge rule, trying to force them to continue to build the wall. There are so many issues every day that are beyond head scratching. It's like, you know, the clown car. I don't know if it's running on, you know, gas or electric, but every day it seems like another clown's popping out from the Biden administration.
If an illegal comes across the border, makes their way into Arizona, if a police officer in Arizona at this moment cannot apprehend that illegal and take him back to the border, him or her back to the border. In Texas, they can. In Arizona, they can't. Would you like to change things in Arizona to be like Texas?
Well, part of our frustration is that when it comes to the border and national security, the president and the federal government's the height of their power. I've actually issued a legal opinion. People can find it on our website. I was the first elected official in the country that said what is happening right now on our border constitutes an invasion per Article 4 of the U.S. Constitution. So it is now up to the policymakers, the governors, to declare an invasion and then use their resources to, you know, create barriers, to, apprehend people, control the ports of entry, and if needed, repatriate those people back to their home countries. So absolutely, there are tools that we need to use. We need to be using as states. And I think Governor Abbott is frustrated, like a lot of folks, that the Biden administration is failing to do its job. And every single day, Americans are paying the cost, not only in social services and economically, but in the loss of lives as a result of the record amount of fentanyl and even methamphetamine coming into this country. And so there's only so much the states can do, but every state is a border state now because this is not staying in Arizona. It's not staying in Texas. And that's one of the reasons why I think Governor Abbott's taken a very aggressive approach.
Mark Brnovich, Attorney General of the great state of Arizona. Thanks as always for being with us, sir. We always appreciate it. Thanks, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Crimes committed